give them something to drink. To the cliffs!
Matthew 26. And it came to pass, when Jesus had finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, Ye know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. Then assembled together the chief priests, and the scribes, and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas, and consulted that they might take Jesus by subtlety, and kill him. But they said, Not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people. Now when Jesus was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman, having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head, as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, To what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much, and given to the poor. When Jesus understood it, he said unto them, Why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this, that this woman hath done, be told, for a memorial of her. Then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests, and said unto them, What will ye give me, and I will deliver him unto you? And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver. And from that time he sought opportunity to betray him. Now the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus, saying unto him, Where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? And he said, Go into the city to such a man, and say unto him, The Master saith, My time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples. And the disciples did as Jesus had appointed them, and they made ready the Passover. Now when the even was come, he sat down with the 12, and as they did eat, he said, Verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. And they were exceeding sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I? And he answered and said, He that dippeth his hand with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him. But woe unto that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It had been good for that man if he had not been born. Then Judas, which betrayed him, answered and said, Master, is it I? He said unto him, Thou hast said. And as they were eating, Jesus took bread, and blessed it, and brake it, and gave it to the disciples, and said, Take, eat. This is my body. And he took the cup, and gave thanks, and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many, for the remission of sins.
Hey, Shalom. All praises to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Much mercy and honors to you true brothers out there, the true house of David, you true believers, the men that's actually hidden. I got a couple things I wanted to just go over real quick because the importance of Yahawashi and the new covenant. Now, these guys that are sitting up high, they're not in Yahawashi's spirit. They're in the flesh, because you can't sit high and be in the spirit. Guys talking about Bitcoin, guys going into roof, guys going into concubines and women, and the importance of the Israelite men. Well, let me hit you guys with this. You're not important if you're not in the spirit of Yahawashi. You're just another regular Israelite. You got a lot of 2/3 Israelites that the Lord is going to destroy, just regular guys. If you're just a regular Israelite and you're not teaching the Lord and you're being deceitful, you don't matter. The Israelite man right now, you don't matter, not unless you are abiding in Yahawashi, unless you're in his spirit. So guys talking about the importance of an Israelite man. Well, Israelite man is not important not unless you're walking like Yahawashi. So that's what we're dealing with, man. We're dealing with a very corrupt generation that are a bunch of fucking snakes and vipers. And these guys, they're totally of Satan, man. They're totally of Satan. And these guys, what they have done, they have gained the world, so they don't have Yahawashi. So what you have to understand, it is two ways to teach this truth. You could teach this truth deceitfully, or you could teach it the right way. You could teach this truth where it's going to profit brothers, or you could teach this truth where it's not going to profit. Now, the mainstream and these guys that's held high, and this has to be said. This has to be said. What's expedient right now is Yahawashi. What guys is bringing out is all this shit about concubines, Ruth, and the Israelite woman, Bitcoin, E. What E did something with the temple. Who the fuck is E? E's not in the scriptures. That word E, that letter E, that's not in the scriptures. What you got to understand is, men that's up high, they cannot teach the truth in the spirit because they hold a position in the world. The only way you're going to be in the spirit teaching the word is that you're a nobody. You came in low riding on a donkey. I mean, you took the low seat. You're not known out there. So you got to recognize when guys is just spilling out info and history and going in the roof, man. Like, come on, bro. Like this ain't the time of roof. The Lord said, this is my New Testament in my blood that was shed for many for the remission of sins. And the same guys that's teaching you about Ruth and concubines and the Israelite man don't matter right now, not unless you're walking in Yahawashi. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So guys talking about, and we have to mention, we have to go over certain things because Yahawashi is being downplayed in these last days. Yahawashi, his covenant, what he came to do, it's all being downplayed by demonic fucking men. That's why we're urging you, brothers, to get out of these groups. Get out of these camps. Save yourself. You see? But for the most part, the majority of you guys, you're carnal any fucking way, so you're going to stay right up in that shit. Well, for you brothers, man, come out of these camps. Because that's what the earth is waiting on. The Lord, that's what the Lord is waiting on. The scripture say 144,000. Well, with that 144,000, what has to be done is certain guys got to come out of these deceitful ass groups. Just a few guys, and then you probably have a few more brothers out there. But right now at this point, the Lord is letting you know, like, all these exalted camps they're here, they're all in the flesh. And they're wicked. Your elders, they're wicked. They're wicked. They're on the high seats. They're making money, bro. They're not in the spirit. They've traded the spirit for money. They're not in the spirit of the Lord. They're all part of the world. This is Luke chapter 10, verse 16. He that heareth you, heareth me. And he that despises you, despises me. And he that despises me, despises him that sent me. A lot of guys, they despise the Lord. They despise the new covenant. Now, they could teach you this, they could teach you, right? See, because all the history and like all this shit, all the stories in the Bible, you could teach it in a way where you're just bringing things out and you're informing people, but you're not actually getting guys to actually understand Yahawashi. That's why a lot of guys, they don't think the new covenant is a big deal. We got to wait till we get new bodies because everybody's carnal. They're teaching you to be carnal. The scriptures say the way... the way of a carnal man, basically that's fucking death. Luke 10 and 17. And the 70 returned again, rejoiced, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. But you have to be in the spirit of Yahawashi. That's what comes when you're not a part of this world, when you take the low. You see? Verse 18, and he said unto them, and I behold Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And behold, I give unto you, because you guys are gonna fall. Because this ain't just the white man's heaven. This is you niggas' heaven. Because you've made a covenant with death, where, like it talks about in Isaiah 28. You guys I made a covenant with death. So actually, this is your fucking heaven right here. This is your heaven. The man that's not of this world, this is not their dwelling place. And Yahawashi, that's why he said, hey, this ain't my world. That's why my servants will fight. But what guys have to do, they got to get you to deny the Lord, because a lot of these guys, they've made that covenant with Satan, and they have to teach you to deny the Lord because they've taken that bag. So they're stuck. Yeah, they may know of the scriptures and they may know this and all this history and roof. Oh, and the concubines. Oh, Bitcoin. Oh, you guys got to be hot for the Lord. You got elders telling guys to be hot for the Lord, but then at the same time, they're telling your ass, we're not in the new covenant with the Lord. Boy, that shit is crazy, man. Luke 10 and 18, I behold and said unto them, Luke 10 and 18, and he said unto them, I behold Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I will give unto you you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding in this, rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names is written in heaven. See, a lot of guys, their names is written here. Their names is written here. This is their world. So if you glorify Yahawashi and have men believe on Yahawashi, right, then you can't, that interferes with money, clout, and all that shit. Because when the Lord came, right, another reason why they wanted to kill the Lord, like he was rebuking and healing and all that, it fucked up guys' money. It stopped money flow. Anything with money, like this word, if you teach this word in the right way, then you won't be able to make money off of it. You'll just benefit in the spirit. But guys are so carnal, they need to cash in right now. So this is guys' world. That's why they're teaching in a demonic way. So the more men that actually believe on Yahawashi, the more men that can be actually sealed. So these guys, right, they're teaching in a way where you're not actually really believing on Yahawashi. They're bringing out history. And it's a lot of history in the scriptures. But the main thing is Yahawashi. Yahawashi is over every man. So going back to this, the importance of an Israelite man. You're not important unless you're walking in Yahawashi. You're not important at all. So just an Israelite man, you're not important right now. You're not important right now. Yahawashi is the important thing. Now, continuing on. Luke 10 and 21. In that hour, Yahawashi rejoiced in the spirit and said, Thank thee, Father. Thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent. So the reason guys are not teaching Yahawashi, because the Lord is not in them. He's hidden from guys. They're not in the Lord's spirit. They're in another spirit, but they have the Bible corrupting it, because you can teach this Bible carnally, but for you to be in the spirit, that's going to have to involve Yahawashi. So in order to teach this book like they're teaching it, you have to deny Yahawashi and be in the fucking flesh and teach all this other shit. Because if you were in the spirit, you wouldn't be teaching this shit like that. You'll be teaching the Lord. You'll really be getting brothers to understand the Lord and understand that new covenant. And then if you deny that covenant, that means you're not of the Lord. So all these groups that deny the covenant, Sakari, Great Millstone, these like the top two, they are not of the Lord. And you guys that don't fucking read, you're gonna feel real sorry that you didn't read this for yourself. And a lot of you guys know we're right. It's just that you're so scared to be kicked out the synagogue. You guys grow some fucking balls, bro. These old motherfuckers and guys like that dude in Dallas and Cora, they're all corrupted, man. They just know how to manipulate the scriptures, but they're not in the spirit. They're not in the spirit. They're just like yesterday. The spirits are tormented by that spirit of Yahawashi. So the only thing that these guys have left is to manipulate the scriptures to a certain point, to where they can get you to look at this thing carnal. So now you gotta get new bodies because they don't have any fucking faith to see that the Lord is actually dealing with men. The Lord's not dealing with you guys in the flesh. Now let me read this again. Luke 10:21. In that hour, Yahawashi rejoiced in the spirit and said, "Thank thee, Father in heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes. Even so, the Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight." So the Lord is not, this word is not revealed to the wise and the prudent. Just like when you go to, you could read the Bible and know all the history of certain guys, but the spirit of it in Yahawashi, it's not revealed to guys. And they're letting you know that. How do you know that? Because these guys are great and they're sitting on high seats. They have the greatest camp. The Lord, that's a red flag. The Lord said, hey, you didn't come in this truth to get the top seat in a synagogue. The Lord tells you that in Luke 14. So it's not revealed. Yahawashi, the spirit is not on guys. They're in a demonic spirit teaching the history and certain guys in the scriptures. Guys mentioning Ruth and concubines. Well, this is not a time to be talking about concubines. That shows you guys are in the flesh. They're in the flesh. They're showing you that. And Yahawashi is where the spirit is. That's why, let me read this again. And in that hour, Yahawashi rejoiced in the spirit and said, "Thank thee, O Father of heaven and earth, that thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed it unto babes. Even so, the Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered to me of my Father, and no man knoweth who the Son is but the Father, and who the Father is but the Son, and he to whom the Son will reveal him." So guys don't know the Lord. That's why they reject him. That's why they got to see new bodies. So that's why when you go back to what I just read, the Lord said, hey, this is the new covenant, and this is this is my new blood, and you got to eat it and drink it, but this is for the remission of sins. So if you deny that covenant, you guys are teaching because their sins haven't been forgiven. Remember that lady, because she was forgiven of her sins, she went all out. You know, she couldn't stop from washing the Lord's feet. These guys, they're like that fucking Pharisee that was sitting there. You know, they're proud because their sins are stacked on top of each other. The Lord said, all things are delivered to me of my Father, and no man knoweth him who the Son is but the Father, and whom the Father is but the Son, and he to whom the Lord will reveal him. So the Lord's not revealing himself to everybody, especially the world like that. Just like when the Lord came back for them 40 days and 40 nights, he only revealed himself to a few people. And he turned to him and to his disciples and said privately, "Blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see." So everybody don't see the new covenant. Everybody don't understand Yahawashi. Everybody don't see what the Lord is doing. Everybody don't understand the Lord. You see, this is what you got to understand. Verse 23, and he turned to his disciple and said privately. Yahawashi is privately dealing with certain men, bro. He's not dealing with everybody. Yahawashi is the importance of Yahawashi. That's what it should be. Not just a regular old Israelite nigga, man. You niggas, man. You guys are niggas, man. It says, "Blessed are the eyes which see the things that ye see, for I tell you that many prophets and kings have desired to see those things that ye see." We can see the covenant. We can see Yahawashi. We can understand what's going on, and have not seen them, and hear the things which ye hear, and have not heard him. You see that? That's what you got to understand, man. You got to understand that the Lord, he is above every fucking thing, man. And you reprobates that are being paid off to teach this word, you're not of the Lord, bro. Hebrews 12:2, looking unto Yahawashi, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, enduring the cross, despising the shame, and is set down on the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For consider him that endureth such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. Ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sins. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as children, my son. Despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. And this is the rebuke that has to go out, because what's happening is this demonic ass world is getting you to actually forget about Yahawashi and just throw what the Lord actually did under the rug, like it never fucking it's not a big deal. It's a very big deal. Acts chapter 13 verse 39, and I like this scripture. Acts 13 and 39. And by him, Yahawashi, all that believe are justified from all things from which ye could not be justified by the law of Moses. So it's about the importance of Yahawashi, that new covenant. The importance of the Lord is it matters more than any fucking thing guys could have imagined. And for guys doing that to the scriptures, they're gonna get a lot of guys destroyed, but they're meant to do that. They were set up to do that. Guys were set up to destroy many. And the Lord did that. He set guys up like that. But it's the importance of Yahawashi. He's the important thing in these last days. Nothing's more important than Yahawashi, bro. He's the second in command on the throne. Yahawashi is before every fucking Israelite man, bro. Hey, ain't no fucking Israelite man important unless he's backed by Yahawashi. With that, shalom.